Hey guys, so we have finally the maintenance is over for Legends, and we're gonna go through the news basically and just look and see what's new. There was some stuff revealed on Twitter earlier. That's part of this update. This is like I got like 1 hour of sleep because there's so much stuff happening in Dokkan and Legends. So I'm just trying to get through this so that I can get the rest of my 2 hours, and then I get to go to work. So here we go. 2.8 update announcement. So they updated this thing where they put this thing in the game where there's a try feature. We can actually go ahead and take a look at this after we look at all the news, but it looks like they let you try characters that are featured on banners. So like, for example, the anniversary. Let's say Vegito Blue releases for the anniversary, LF Vegito Blue. You can actually click on like the try button on the banner, and it should take you to like a screen where you can like use him, like use his abilities, see how he feels. That's cool. I know a lot of other gacha games actually have this feature, so I'm glad Legends is finally, catching up with other gacha games. That's good. UI, you can now return to the stage detail screen from the battle member select screen. That's good. So if you accidentally take the wrong team in, for example, or like I guess this would apply to the Let's Fight stage. Let's say you accidentally take in the wrong team to the Let's Fight stage, and you can only do it once per day. What I'm assuming this means is you can then back out and pick the right team that you want. So that's good. And then they change the Assistobot, whatever. That's whatever. And then this is actually pretty good too. The auto battle mode. I don't know how many of you use the auto battle mode. I assume if you do Ultra Space Time Rush, you're just autoing through the entire mode. And what used to happen is if you clicked on a card at all during when auto battle mode was turned on, it would turn off by itself, and you would have to click on it again manually for it to go back on. So what it looks like here is that if you interact with the game when the auto mode is on, it doesn't automatically turn off anymore. That's actually pretty good. And then there's various event updates and bugs. That's fine. We got some events coming back here. We got the Happy Weekend banner should be returning. So it's going to be here this weekend as well as next weekend. I mean, this is shaping up to be every weekend at this point. I do recommend summoning on this banner. I usually don't recommend summoning unless the banner is really, really worth it, and I do think this banner actually is worth it. 50% sparking rate is very good. It's weighted towards the LFs, so I think this is probably worth summoning on. Next, we got, what else? We got Rising Battle Broly is back, so if you guys weren't playing back when this guy released, or you just don't have him fully finished, I recommend going and grinding this guy up. He's not the best at this point, but he's solid. He's a good bench for movies if you guys run that team. It's possible that in the future we do see this guy get Zenkai Awakened, as we saw with Kid Goku. They're now doing that for free-to-play units as well, so not a bad idea to get this guy farmed up just to have him ready in case they ever decide to come and Zenkai him in the future. I'm kind of surprised they didn't release a Zenkai unit in this update. I thought they probably would, but they didn't do that. Ultra Space Time Rush is reset, that's fine. New co-op is against Blue Kaioken Goku. I hope it's better than the Gotenks one, because that Gotenks one was a pain. And this is actually really cool. I took a brief look at this before turning on the recorder, but so if you're a new player, or if you're considering getting into the game, this is probably one of the best things they've ever done. No energy costs on main story battles until you finish part 5. So if you're a new player, you can quickly grind through all the way through part 5, and this lasts pretty much through the entire anniversary. I mean, this is ending on June 24th. So the game's going to be getting a lot of new players, obviously, throughout the course of the next few weeks as the anniversary starts. That's when they see the most revenue, the most new players, most downloads, etc. So I think this is actually a really, really big thing that they're doing that's actually really, really good. Because for a lot of players, like you know, if you're a first-time player, you play the game, you use your energy, and then you just don't log in anymore. But now with this it's like you can just keep playing and playing and playing, and you're good. So campaign is applicable up to the end of main story part 5. Energy will still be consumed as normal in events. Energy will be consumed starting from main story part 6, book 1. This is only applicable to the main story on normal difficulty. Energy will be consumed on hard. Energy will not be consumed until the battle has been clear for the first time. So if you fail a stage, which is feasible for new players, then you won't be your energy won't be consumed. So that's good. Battles clear before this campaign are not applicable. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is a nice update, I think, in order to get new players to start playing the game. So probably not applicable to many of us watching this video, but if you have like friends or something who are on the fence to maybe trying the game out, you can have them, start an account, tell them that you don't have to worry about the energy issues early on because you can just take advantage of this campaign, which is nice. So it's a nice update. Then we have balance adjust. We already talked about this before. We'll see how this actually plays out. I assume this tag was added. I haven't played it yet. I mean, this update literally just came out. So I'm gonna see how it feels. I'm really scared about this. The no combo compensation anymore. Well, I mean, there is still gonna be some, but it's not gonna be as severe as earlier. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we'll see. There are sales. Now, let me just say, if you are a paying player, if you are a frequent purchaser of crystals, I would say these are worth it. Usually, they have two types of sales in this game. The first type of sale is the one they run during like Legends Rising or Step Up banners, where it's like a discount on the crystal packs. Those are good, but these are better. These are the sales they run alongside UST banners, where there's no discounts, but they increase the amount of crystals you're getting per pack. And in these ones, you're actually getting more crystals for your dollar. So if you don't mind spending the money, I recommend picking these up before the anniversary rolls around, because this sale is only up for 9 days. This sale goes away on the 29th, and that's right before the anniversary starts, because the anniversary starts on the 31st, as stated in VJump. So if you're somebody who's going to be spending money on the game, you're probably going to want to buy these before they run out, and I recommend you do, because these are actually very good sales. So maybe consider that. Again, not everyone's pay to play player, but if you are, just keep that in mind. Legend selection. Okay, so this banner looks very tempting. It has a lot of good characters on it. Rose. I mean, we can take a look at the banner in a second, but actually, we'll just do that now. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. A million pop-ups. Okay, let's go to summon. So this is the banner. There is a sparking guaranteed per multi-summon. Take a look at the Z power list here. You got Rose, Goku Black. We got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. We got Yellow Gohan, Yellow Cell, Purple Goku, Purple Bojack, Green Gogeta, and Green Golden Frieza, and Baby, and Blue Gogeta. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Sparkings, who are all very good. I would say probably the worst one in here is it's probably Gogeta, the green one. Yeah, I mean, but he's not bad. He just happens to be the worst of the best in here, because these characters are all very good. So this looks tempting, but I'm going to tell you all right now, it's not in your best interest to summon on this banner. This is clearly, like, the devs want you to summon on this banner. Just keep that in mind. They want you to spend your crystals on this banner because of what's about to drop. We're talking a week and a half from now, we will have complete knowledge of everything that's going to be dropping in the anniversary. I would bet. Whether that's Legends Limited Blue Vegito, whether it's UI Goku, Jiren, Merge Zamasu, Gogeta Blue, like any of those combinations, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I mean, we have any of those things is completely possible. So if you are on the fence of summoning on this banner, keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the featured units here. Can we click try? We can click try. So let's just say this is the anniversary banner, and here we have, let's just say they make a new Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So let's go ahead and click try. You can now do this, and it brings you, I assume, to a screen where you can just like attack against like a stationary target enemy who's basically just a dummy. Yeah, so here we go. You can Cyberman. This is the new Cyberman they added, I guess. So we have 90 seconds, just do whatever. And we can, attack him, do whatever, and then you kill him. And then I assume you can end it and go back in, do it again. And just gives you an overall feel for how the character plays, which is cool. I definitely think that we actually can't even kill him because he regenerates all of his health. Okay, that's cool. I mean, to me, the most exciting thing about this feature is that it opens the door for a training mode, which we really need. Because like for a lot of players, like I get so many comments asking like, oh, how do you charge step or how do you tackle step, but you can't do it anymore. Actually, we can try it. What happens if we try and do it now? Okay, that's what happens. All right. Okay, so you can't actually combo that. Yeah, so he can dodge after that now. Interesting. I actually like that. I wasn't a fan of the tackle step mechanic. But yeah, I mean, if we can get a mode that is just literally this right here, just, unlimited time, and you can set the enemy to do certain actions, like, only Ki Blast, only Strike Attack, only Special Move, stuff like that. It can help you, master some of the techniques in this game, like, again, like charge up. Like, people ask me, how do you charge that? Well, if you have a mode like this, you can practice it over and over again without having to go into different stages and, try it against enemies. I think that would actually be very, very helpful to players who are trying to get down certain moves that they don't have a lot of opportunity to practice, honestly. So let's go ahead and click end. So that was the try mode. And then other than that, that really is everything that we got in this update here. Oh wait, actually, what is that? Oh, that's probably the robot, huh? This thing? That's what they were talking about. Okay, that actually looks a lot better because the robot used to pop up like right here. So that's good. Co-op, let's see what's got going on over here. Just want to make sure we cover everything before I end this here. So co-op, Goku, what's typing is he? He is a green type, weak to all this stuff. Okay, fair. By the way, I recommend just hoarding these dual coins. That's what I've been doing. I have, look at my gift box. I have 81 presents. Those are all dual coins. We don't know what they're going to do for the anniversary. They might add a bunch of stuff to the dual coin shop. I don't know. Nobody knows. For me, I play Dokkan, but I play global, so I pretty much know what's going to happen. So I don't have to hoard a bunch of stuff all the time. But in a game like Legends, where it's the same timeline as the Japanese version, we never know what's going to happen. They could decide tomorrow that they want to add, I don't know, Legends Limited Multi-Z Power to the dual coin shop. And if you have a lot of dual coins, you're set because you can just go ahead and buy that immediately. So there's not really anything that's too urgent to be purchased from the dual coin shop right now. So I recommend just holding on to your dual coins. Keep in mind though that if you hold on to too many, your present box will overflow and they'll disappear. So I recommend not, once you start getting to like the point where I'm at, you can start buying maybe Zenkai Souls or something, just so that you don't overflow too much. But that's pretty much where we're at with this game. We have about 11 days until the anniversary, so it's rapidly approaching. This is a pretty solid update. The try feature is pretty cool. That campaign for new players is very cool. So. Overall, it's a pretty good update. I will get back with you guys in another video regarding the battle system changes, but just from what I saw, I actually do like the fact that they removed tackle step. I don't know how much I like the fact that they are reducing the penalty for long combos, because it's going to make units like Kefla, like Gotenks, like Yellow Vegito, just way more monstrous than they need to be, honestly, at this point in the game. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.